I'm going to compare a couple of popular phone holders. The Ulanzi, the ST-03, which is one of the most popular screw type phone holders, and the Xiletu phone holder. It is a Chinese made phone holder. Both of these are, but this one is sold more overseas than it is in America. A lot more Chinese and Asian countries to it, but it's a real sturdy, strong phone holder. Has more options than the Ulanzi does with it. A few less in some cases, few more in others, but what you can do with the two of them, both of them are screw type, so you can tighten them really tight on the phone, lock it down, uh, as opposed to where the spring type ones, you really have to stretch them out tight. Sometimes they're too tight on your phone, and just sort of pop out, won't hold very well. With these two holders, you can tighten down just to the amount of tension you want on it, and they lock in there solid, and they don't unscrew and slip back out without spring loading. They don't tear your phone up quite as much either. The Ulanzi, this one has some features that you can fold it up. People really like that you can fold it flat, stick it in a bag, and it doesn't take up a whole lot of room. But there's some limitations with it. You don't have any attachment areas to it. So if you want to add a light, something like a portable light with it, or want some other attachments to, like these, to add a mic or something to the side of your rig, you're real limited on that. Whereas with this Xiletu, it's the XJ-8 version. With it, it has a few different mounting holes on them on each sides of it, and then in the back, the bottom mount, it has a Swiss Arca type mount with it. With that Swiss Arca mount, you can lock it into any type tripod quickly and just take it out, mount it on something like one of these mini tripods. It's what I use a lot for filming, but also carrying them around. So with these, you can screw it into this, or you can just put it in a tripod clamp and move it from a fixed larger tripod to a smaller one of these that you can sort of hand hold, carry your phone around with. But this one's nice that it has the option to add, you can put a light up on the top of it and have your phone mounted in here, carrying along with it. Also, you can add side pieces to it. So if you want, you can add something like this mount on the side here, and it'll allow you to mount a microphone by hooking it in to the side. You have a forward-facing microphone, and you can also still keep your light. And you can, some of these clamps are a little bit tight on your phone, so you may have to go with an adapter, whereas you can use a side mount adapter like these, and it doesn't interfere with your phone clamping into it. And then you can use a variety of different type of mounts with it, and it's just nice to have that option to be able to put your phone in, screw it down tight, and still be able to have some other things going with it. And this one also has a leveling bubble on the top, so it's sort of hard to see, but you can fine tune that and know when you got a level horizon with it, as opposed to just sort of guessing with it. So that gives you a little bit of help there, but just being able to screw this down on your phone to just as tight as you need it makes a difference. But in most cases, these added screw holes will give you a bigger advantage than just the portability of this one. Although it has the Swiss Arca mount on it and the bottom screw to put it on a tripod, you don't have any places to mount anything extra, so there's no easy add-ons like just being able to stick that light right in there and go with you. So with this clamp, it's a lot cheaper too. It's about, on average, half the price that the Ulanzi is. Xiletu is usually on average around $7.50 on AliExpress versus about $15.99 on Amazon, sometime as low as 12 or 13 on AliExpress, but it's usually almost as expensive as it is for the US people to buy on Amazon with it. But it's good to have both, easy to carry and something that's more functional with it. And just being able to screw that on, hand hold your phone, and walk around with it. You can use something like these little Manfrotto mini tripods, tilt it back some, and be able to hold your phone in there at an angle and see it better as you walk along and stay stable with it. And then also be able to have a light mounted on there and the microphone plugged into your phone to work along with it there. So it's a solid little device. So been happy with it. I've had this for probably 4 months now and got to where I use it more than the Ulanzi. The Ulanzi ends up being more of a studio clamp for me, whereas this one is more of my work on the go, walking, getting vlog type video setups with it. And it tends to not rattle as much. It's stiffer side to side with it than the Ulanzi is. The Ulanzi, sometimes even if you got it tight, gets a little bit of rattle movement with it, whereas this one seems to be a little better for that. So this helped you out at all, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.